I think we're got it figured out. Hey, anybody in there with me? Anybody there?
Come on in.
Come on in. All right. Someone's hey, Teresa. All right. Now, Mike Loopers is here. Theo's here. Hey, welcome. Let's see how I bring in. Welcome to the ORIN Oracles Live. What a beautiful day to be alive. It is. And we're still getting our little preset going on here. And hey, Kaylee. And I'm looking for. Hey, Gabriel. I'm looking for them. That they're already somewhere. How do I find the queue? All right. Well, there's Roslynn. I'm trying to bring you in on the. I know. I'm trying to bring you in on the phone.
Okay.
But
so
I'm on.
Well,
I'm on. I'm on Facebook. I'm on the Facebook on my phone, so we're getting it queued.
Hey, Roslynn, see if you can go to Weedu's Facebook and then just start watching the live video, and then we'll add you in from there.
Yeah, try that. Just go to my page, Weedu SHIVAMBU.
Okay.
And I'm live now. We got people, and so I can add you in. And you know, I got everybody here coming in the queue. So
you'll need to tell Sam the same thing. I'm confused because I guess I didn't get an invite. Oh, here we go. All right, Roslynn, I just invited you.
Okay.
And we've got Samuel.
I see. Yeah, it's doing that camera thingamajiggy.
Yeah. So when you
won't be able
okay,
you won't be able to be on this and that at the same time, so you have to get off here.
Okay, I'm going to get off the laptop, and we're just going to go on my phone. You look beautiful today, darling. I'm
okay,
looking.
I don't know if you see me or not.
No, I see you on my laptop, but I'm going to pull out of the laptop, and we're just going to go live on the. We're going live on the on the phone because it just I don't know, somehow we can't split a screen on the laptop for some reason. I don't know what the deal is with that. So we're working it on the phone, and
all right, Roslynn. So you can accept that invite after we get off here.
Yeah,
I'm looking, but I don't know where it's at.
You should be on the Weedu SHIVAMBU page.
I'm on your Weedu SHIVAMBU page. And
it should be there showing up on live video because we do have people coming in. Hey, Christina, what a nice surprise. Nice to see you, darling.
I sent you a notification or an invite. You should get it as a notification somewhere.
Yeah. You and Samuel both have been brought in on the invite.
Or maybe a message. It could be a message or it could be an invite.
So, hi everybody. This is really cool. We're still working through our preset. So it is 12 noon. And here we are live. And hey, Magdalena, nice to see you, darling. So anyway, I'm going to turn off the I've got Roslynn on my laptop. Oh, here she is. She's watching now. So we'll have this figured out. No worries.
So, Roslynn, we're gonna cut you off here. We'll join you.
Yeah, we're gonna join you in. I'm gonna.
We're gonna cut you off, and then we'll invite you back in.
Yeah, we're gonna take you out of the laptop and invite you in because you are watching. But I know, isn't this great? Woo! Okay.
Going on.
Okay, I'm closing you out off the laptop right now.
Okay.
Okay, you should be coming in here soon, though. Just bear with us. Okay, I'll be out on the laptop. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Closing this. We're leaving the page. We're going to shut off this laptop. And this is crazy fun.
Okay, so she has the invite.
You have the invite, and
there you go. I'll talk to her.
yeah. So anyway, I'm just going to babble for a brief. We're going to get everybody in here, no worries. It's a beautiful day to be here, and so I'm just grateful that you're joining us and bearing with us because, hey, it's Anthony. How you doing, man? Peace out, bro. So we are going to be doing some really cool stuff on the show today. And I started drinking through my nose in earnest yesterday, and well, actually, I think it's been 2 days now and doing it, and it's a rush. It can be a little messy, but it's such a rush. Okay, well, here's Roslynn. She's in, and I'm still wondering where Samuel is in the queue. He might be on Messenger.
Hi, Samuel.
And yeah. So Daniel's in the background working. My sonny boy, he's working it, and so no worries. Be patient, and you just have to put up with me for a few. I hope you're okay with that. And God, life's been really good, man. Every day is a beautiful miracle, man. Every day, I just can't believe how good I feel. And now, now I'm drinking through the nose. I'm getting a direct rush, man. It's just going pee into the pineal. It's going straight in. It's just a rush. It really is. And so...
hey, greetings, Anthony.
We're still working on getting the add-ins. It's just weird. Because we should be getting split screens right now with both Samuel and Roslynn. They've been queued up in the invites. And so, I don't know. This technology shit boggles my brain. But it's okay, because I'm flushing it. So... We're looking for everybody again here, so bear with us. Samuel has already been invited.
Yeah, he said I can't see it.
And for some reason he can't see it. I don't know. So anyway, every day's been a real miracle. It truly is. I wake up every morning with this gleam in my eye, a bounce in my step. And I do my morning pee, I drink it, and I wash my eyes, my hair, do my face and rubs, and now I'm drinking through the nose. And it feels good. And new friends are coming in. It's really remarkable. I just accepted a new friend today who lives in, I can't remember how to pronounce Venezia, I think it is. It's a country in India. And, let's see, I see it. Do you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. I still, hi Marcella. And, I keep seeing, you know, all these other people are in a ad list, but the ones we really want, we can't find them in the queue. I don't know why. It's weird. I don't know. So, oh, how do I join you? There's Samuel. Okay.
See, it's because he's already got the invite.
Yeah. You've already got the invite.
There we go.
Okay.
Sam figured it out.
Okay. Yeah. Now we should be getting Sam.
So I'll have to ask him what he just did.
Yeah, what did you just do so Roslynn can do it too? You're connecting. I see you. Hey, there he is. Can you hear us, bro?
We can hear you.
All right. Can everybody see Samuel in their feeds? Is Samuel appearing in the feed out there? Can anybody respond? He's here.
So,
okay, I got a thumbs up there.
So Samuel, how did you just request to be in the live? How did you do that?
Yeah, what did you do?
There was a tab at the bottom there, a camera, and you press the camera tab, and it opens up. Do you want to join? Request to join.
Okay.
Then
Roslynn, you got to do this. You got to do the same thing. See if you can figure it out. He says
request,
camera tab, then there's a button to join.
Yeah. Got a camera, a picture of a camera, and a plus sign.
Yeah, there's other people that want to join in, but we only have. Hey, Linda! Welcome. So yeah, hi Theo. So Rosalind, if you can hear us, there's a camera button that you need to push
with the plus sign.
With the plus sign, and that will enable you to join us. So I don't know. Hello, Linda. Yeah, it's so nice to see you. We need to talk soon, Linda. Love you, darling. Linda's awesome. I met her. Well, we met her at the symposium. She's high cotton, that one. So she's a keeper. So Rosalind, we're still looking for you. Still waiting for you. You're in the waiting list somewhere. So I think Daniel's gonna call you or something, see if we can't get you in. In the meantime, we got plenty of time. We got Samuel in the house, and is Kelly with you?
Yes, he just went to the shop. He'll be here in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Roslynn says it's working.
It's working. You know, Rosalind is technically challenged at times, just like me. That's why I'm grateful that I have my DJ Danny D helping me because I just can't figure some of this stuff out. I sit and look at it and like, what?
Maybe I'll see if I can try and join.
So Daniel's going to see if he can join, and yeah, we don't see her yet. We know, Michelle. Thank you for that. And but it's happening. We're all happening. You happy over there, Samuel?
Very good, thanks.
Are you in London?
Yeah, London. You know, in the evening, 6 o'clock, 6:15, and
oh, right on.
Yeah, it's you know, it's a good after New Year's, so people are quite quiet. Calm, everyone's calm, you know, after all the celebrations and the time away from the experience away from work. So everyone's quite relaxed now and, you know, returning into the momentum again of
right on.
Work, school.
Yeah.
And where are you guys exactly? What city are you in?
I'm going to see if I can get more volume so I can hear you better on. Okay, I'm on full volume. We got Roz. She's on the phone with Daniel in the background, so it's all good.
What city are you
We're
in?
happening. And we're just getting started. We got plenty of time. We're happy to have you guys all joining us. You know, this is I consider it a real privilege. Hey, there's Doc, Precise Brian. He's in the house. That's so awesome. we have such a beautiful tribe out in the world. I am just always moved, really, quite frankly, by how many people are getting hip to the P thing and joining into the conversation. And Precise says 7G. So yeah, I just had a friend invite 18-year-old Indian girl that lives in Venetia, India. That and it's just amazing how many friends and subscribers that I do have in India, and they're all inviting me to come to India, just like a lot of folks are inviting me to come to Europe and Africa. It's really very humbling, and I intend to do that. I want to do a world tour so I can go out and give hugs to the people everywhere they are.
Yeah.
So Daniel's watching now. We're still working on getting Roz in here because. Okay, let's press add and see who's here. Not yet. I don't see you in the queue.
What did I join? Okay.
Daniel's watching.
If I turn sideways, it's sideways for you guys too?
Yeah, it turns you sideways.
Because I'm going to plug the phone in
Yeah.
too. You know, you're going to have the. It's all right. I'll rest it. I'm trying to lean it against something, you know? Because I'm trying
Yeah.
to be charged underneath.
Well, this is the true beauty of going live, you know, because we're not on script, we're not rehearsed, and we're just rolling with it because that's life. And we're having a conversation. That's the whole point, is that I'd love to add you all. There's different people that are requesting to be added, but I won't even be able to see the screen if I start splitting it up and adding tons of people. So we're going to keep it limited to our guests, but we do welcome you to comment, ask questions, and definitely be a part of this conversation because it's an important one. We're going to be talking about drinking through the nose, which Samuel has his own friends page on Facebook that is drinking through the nose, and he's got quite a technique. I mean, they drink everything through their nose, man. Merlot wine, urine, right?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, I mean, he goes for the full blow, man. He knows it. So, hey, why don't you go ahead and give us a little background while we're in the queue, Samuel? Tell us about yourself.
Yeah. Well, I'm raised in London, United Kingdom, and I've got like a Moroccan Israeli father and Polish German mother origins. So I've got a kind of combination of different cultures in London, very much a real collective of different cultures already. So growing up in school was very good. I got a wide, broad view of the world. And then I met Kelly in my early 20s, and we started practicing yoga together, and we invented our own yoga based on a yoga that's already existing. That was the foundation, but we then explored the physical and the kind of exercise and nutrition and socializing side of it, and also knowing about, say, pre-marriage, say your lovemaking, how to do it properly, how to look after yourself on a Tao level too. I mean, one's way is pre-marriage now, but I'm aware of it, and I've been aware of it before. So the combination of all of that in my early 20s was what I needed after being partying prior to that. Prior to meeting him, I went partying and not looking after myself as people do in London, as you might get susceptible to doing that. And then that 17 years ago, I met Kelly, and now we've invented our own yoga. We've got the book, a free book on our website, and we're also going to classes, and I'm teaching meditation, and on Facebook, I've got a Facebook group. So it's been 2 years on Facebook now. It's really wonderful experience, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, explain the yoga technique.
Okay,
please.
So you're talking about the Sahaja Yoga, the meditation, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so in that way, it's a Kundalini Yoga that is started by a lady in 1970, Indian lady who awakened the Kundalini in herself first and found a way to pass it on to people en masse. So to give realization to people in like 1,000 people at one moment. And she, at the time, there was lots of gurus in India who were going abroad and making lots of money from what they were doing. In America, a lot of gurus went there, and it made her, angry at that, and that helped to inspire her to get the technique that she already was aware of, but to actually properly raise the Kundalini herself. And then 1970 on a beach in India to bring it up, and then to pass it gradually to Indians. And now it's taught all over the world. It's always free, and that's what Kelly was doing when I met him. And he's got quite a street background too, so he was coming to it from that angle of, being on the street and knowing about hustling and that kind of thing. And then he became a yogi, so he kind of it worked with him in that way about being aware of your vibration and subtle differences in mantras and your meditation and all those kind of things. He's very astute to that. He's about to come in the room now. I've heard him. He's just preparing. And so
okay, Marcella has just asked what is her name?
Yes, her name is Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi.
Did you get all that, Marcella? That's pretty specific.
Yes, Nirmala Devi, that's her name. She's on my cover photo, the top, from day one of my cover photo is her picture, so you can see it there if she wants to have a look at my cover photo, Samuel G Cohen.
Yeah, so go ahead and tell them, go ahead and promote your Facebook page, your group name.
Okay, well, the meditation group is called Sahaja Yoga Meditation with Samuel G Cohen. That's a Facebook group. And I've done some guided videos in there, the basic steps, and I'm going to keep increasing the different techniques that you can use the elements with to remove a lot of impurities from your subtle body. So it removes a lot of stress. I'm going to keep showing some different techniques with candles, with water. And also our website is called drinkingthroughthenose.com. And that's where we got our book, and you can download the book for free. It's 125 pages with some photos, 7 chapters of all the techniques that we recommend complement each other.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, Samuel was invited to be one of the speakers at the Water Life Symposium this last year, and he ran into a little bit of snafu. Why don't you tell us about what happened there, because I think it's fascinating.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I won't go into so much detail because it was quite a long, drawn-out experience, but they just immediately had me profiled as somebody who's coming to work on the marijuana farms in California. And I was coming over there to travel and meet my friends in America and to first do the symposium. That second weekend I was there, give a talk, and then I was going to travel through America for a few months. But because it was a vague trip, it wasn't mapped out the way nowadays, America's quite strict. They were straight away saying, oh, he's coming to work on the weed farm. We don't believe him. And I had some hemp seeds. I had some hemp seed oil in my bag. I've just been to India. I'm half Israeli. And so they immediately put me in that profile and didn't believe that. They thought I'm coming to do the talk, but after that I'm going to stay in America for 3 months and just try and make money. That's what they thought. But I was coming to give a talk. That was the primary start. And then I was going to meet all my wonderful friends on Facebook, hopefully, and travel around America. I was intending to do that. And maybe I didn't have the budget for it, and I didn't have the capacity to do it at the time. So it was better that I didn't do it. And I was come again next year or something, this year, hopefully, 2018, with my own income and not from my family's generosity, It's better. Come with Kelly.
So they turned you around and sent you back.
5 hours.
Right? In San Francisco, wasn't it?
San Francisco, 5 hours interrogation and then straight on the next flight, yeah.
Yeah.
No water.
What a shame. But this year, because when we talked the other day, you said that you're going to just do New York and then travel across the country this year.
Hopefully come in New York now, in like June and travel to September to the symposium, something like that, go through the places to visit people, explore America. Come with Kelly, hire a car. We like to go on long road trips, so get some CDs.
Hey, there's Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly.
Hey, welcome, Kelly.
Right, good to see you.
Yeah, many blessings, my brother. Welcome to the broadcast. It's such a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, this is awesome. You guys look beautiful. Yeah, you're just glowing. Both of you are just glowing, man. It's awesome.
I appreciate that.
And we're still working on whatever's happening with Roz. I don't know.
Someone else going to join the
And
conversation.
Anthony says, Brother Sam, you have the same invite as last year. We look forward to having you.
Thanks
So
a lot.
know that. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Yeah, many blessings there. Thank you,
No.
brother. My brother AK. I love that man. So,
Have
yeah.
you tried drinking through the nose yourself?
Yes, I just started actually. I'd done it in the past, last year or several months back, but I was doing it like with syringes and stuff. I hadn't really gotten there, but I finally got past my my mind block, my limitation, and I just started actually a couple days ago, and I intend to do it on this program. So, you know. Can be a little messy.
What with syringes? What did you mean by that?
Liquid.
Well, I would draw it into a syringe and then just, like shoot it up my nose like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
All right.
hey, my cousin just joined in. How cool is that? So yeah, so it took me quite a while, but I figured since I was going to have you beautiful gentlemen joining me today, and I just figured I had to get past my limitations and step up my game, and
Yeah.
I'm glad I did, and yeah, Rosalind, I don't know what to tell you, baby. I don't know. Rosalind's like, I don't know, I don't know either, man. I don't know. We're just rolling with it. And Marcella says, use a marinating injector instead. Those are big. That'll flush you out. Tell it. What's that?
Therapy yourself?
Yeah, he does urine. He's probably a urine therapist. Yeah.
You are a urine therapist yourself, yeah?
Oh yeah. I'm coming up on. It'll be a year on January 23rd. When I first started, I was introduced to it on. I was actually watching it allegedly, Dave, and I was studying YouTube videos on flat Earth, and learning about that. And then I watched an interview with him and Andrew Norton Weber, and he mentioned it. I thought, wait a minute, what did he just say? Urine therapy? What's that? And then I was curious. I was like, wow, people are drinking through they're drinking their urine? I thought, wow, that's curious. Why? So I studied it, and after just 2 days, I just jumped in, and it was a miracle. I mean, I have healed my body in amazing ways. And I am forever grateful. I am a big supporter of urine therapy, big time. I have no other conversation, quite frankly. I just want to promote the natural healing benefits of drinking your urine. And I don't care about the naysayers and the trolls and, fuck them people, man. I don't care, because it is amazing. Urine therapy is amazing.
Yeah.
It totally changed my life, so I don't care how others respond, because it's not my business anyway. The people that want it are looking for it and finding it, and my friend list and subscriber list grows daily. The views are growing daily. I'm about to reach 100,000 views on the channel, and
Wow.
so yeah, it's pretty wild. And I'm almost geez, I think by today or tomorrow I should be at I don't know, 700, or I don't know. I mean, it's just hard to follow. But I got a lot of subscribers, and I'm in 115 countries with followers.
Beautiful.
It's pretty amazing. It's very humbling.
Yeah.
So when did you get your first indication about drinking through the nose? When did that happen? And how did that happen? What was the inclination?
Yeah, the inclination was because we were socializing and partying, me and Sam, and I'd been exploring various hallucinogens, mushrooms and acid and stuff. And I picked up a smell from taking so many different mushrooms and so I wanted to clear the odor that I was receiving from taking the hallucinogens. And so I was in the bathroom and I was cleaning my nose, putting water up there, and a little bit of water entered through the nose into me. And from there I thought to myself, that's funny. Maybe I could try and, you know, maybe bring my own water into the nose, the way I've just done now. Just putting that water up my nose, just cleaning my nose. So I got the elixir because I thought the elixir was the water that's coming from within me. And I thought, okay, let me try and do this slowly. So I slowly started to suck it up the nose. So I practiced quietly. I didn't tell one's friends for a few weeks, however long it was. I just practiced on one's own. And then one morning, one showed one's friends what I had been exercising. And they followed the process. And here we are today.
So how long ago was that?
That was about
17 years ago.
17 years ago.
Oh, wow. So how long have you been doing urine therapy?
About 20 years.
Wow. That's a lot.
Is maybe longer, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how were you introduced?
Yeah.
How were you introduced?
Excellent question. A friend of mine who used to own a health shop, I was advising him about how to practice the Tao of health, sex, longevity. Have you heard about it, David?
No. Case.
Have you heard about it? The Tao of
No,
Have you heard of the Tao of health, sex, longevity?
No, that's new to me.
Okay, excellent. Well, basically, I was advising him of. I hope I don't want to sound crude, but how to fuck properly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tantric, right? I mean, is that in tantric? Would that be included?
Basically, he was quite a geezer, quite of a man's man, and he said to me he used to love to come, and I used to always tell him it's also good to preserve your cum. You don't have to always come all the time when you fuck. And he always used to tell me, oh, I love to come. Cumming's the best part of fucking for me. And I always used to tell him, I used to have sometimes dreams of him learning how to practice not to come when he fucks. So when I went to his shop, I told him, look, I keep on having thoughts that you need to learn how to fuck without having to come. So he goes to me, all right then, I've had enough of you keep on telling me this. He goes to me, what book have you got that teaches you how to fuck without coming? So I told him the Tao of Health / Longevity by Daniel Reed, an author who went to China and studied the scriptures, and he's also from America, etc. So hear this now. Case. Hear this what happened to me, yeah? 2 weeks later, yeah? Case? He comes up to me, yeah, in the shop, yeah? He says to me, I love you, he said to me, yeah? I love you, he said. My wife hates you. So from there, a couple of weeks later, he introduced me to the Golden Fountain book and said to me, this is for you, Kelly.
Wow. That's a great story, man.
So here's Roslynn.
All right.
So you just the audio.
We got Roslynn here. Hey, there she is. All right, so we got multitasking going on. Can everybody see Roslynn and hear her?
Hello.
I can hear her, yeah.
Hi. Hello, Roslynn.
Hi.
All right.
Roslynn.
Yeah, Rosalind.
Simple.
Have you got a stand?
Yeah. No, this is great. You know, I remember having to do this a couple of weeks ago too. You know, holding two phones together and stuff. It was hilarious.
Can we fit everybody here?
Yay! Look at the gang's all here.
It's a party.
It's a party in the house. Hey, Eric. Hey, thanks for joining us, man. We love you, brother.
Cool.
Yeah, Eric Casano's in the house, and man, I love that, brother.
The guy.
Yeah, that's Daniel.
So,
I'm not supposed to be.
yeah, Rosalind,
Yes.
Dr. Roz, why don't you tell us about your experience, because it's so fascinating, I know, because you've told it to me, but let our audience know how you got introduced to all this, because it's a great story.
There's a lot of echoing, but I'll try to work around that. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Just tell us your story. Roz? Hey, Rosalind, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, come on. I want you to tell us your introduction to the, you know, the urine therapy and drinking through the nose and all that, because I know it myself. It's a fascinating story. See you, Zach.
There's a lot of echoing. Your voice echoes like 10 seconds behind the first voice. But I will carry on. Is it 1973?
Okay. Continue.
Is when I was introduced to SHIVAMBU, and that was from Swami Rama. He was a neighbor's guest for 2 summers.
Yeah, just keep talking so that we can hear. Just tell your story for now, because the echo is going to happen for you, but it's not happening over here for us.
All right.
Go ahead.
So in the summer of that summer of '73, he was a man doing a lot of yoga in the backyard of the neighbor, and he did lots of other applications with oils with his body, and practices with, I'm sure, enemas. That was done in the tent, and we didn't get to see him do that, but we saw all the stuff he brought into the tent. But otherwise, most everything else he did outside the tent, the meditations, the various degrees of yoga practices that I think he intermixed yoga practices. But what pulled me out of the bush one day was when I recognized that he wasn't drinking by the mouth, but drinking by the nose. And I just walked up to him and asked how he did that. And he said, just like this, and he held the glass up to his nose and finished the rest of the glass. And he did some more yoga, and I went home and put a glass of water under my nose and tried it out. But of course, it's a lot different than drinking. Excuse me. So I distressed not being able to do the water drinking with the nose, but I could see he was easily doing it with, of course, SHIVAMBU. And he expressed the interest of sharing what SHIVAMBU was. But first it was just a bit more laid back, because he's like, your urine, or the SHIVAMBU, knows you and you know it. And then elaborated how SHIVAMBU applied on the skin, through body rubs, eye washing, ear washing, hair washing, all the things that he did on a daily practice. And as one day I said, well, what is the SHIVAMBU? How is this, where do you get the SHIVAMBU? And I, questioned, I asked, and, at various times, he pushed me away. He said to watch. And one day I watched and caught the logistics of the SHIVAMBU was his urine. And from there, it was, to drink urine. And of course, like, nobody that I knew or within the realms of family members, I never seen anybody do that or speak about it. It was always wash your hands after urine, urine's, dirty or to waste. But slowly and quietly, on and off through the years, I drank my urine.
So how long have you been a practitioner of both drinking and then drinking through the nose? How long has that been for you?
Drinking through the nose has been since the beginning.
And
drinking through the nose since 1973, on and off, at various stages. But it wasn't until I started in 2014, 15 that I was drinking through the mouth. Otherwise, it was always through the nose.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So Roslynn, do you have both the live stream?
You're that going out, aren't you?
Yeah. We got a question. We got a question.
I'm gonna pick her.
He's gonna take you away for a minute. Marcella, we're having an echo. She's got a long delay, so please understand. Be patient. We're dialing all this, so bear with us, okay? And so, hey. Let's take a moment for cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do this right now.
Yeah, please.
To the nose. You blasted off.
I blasted off.
Do it slowly. Slowly.
Yeah. I'm too excited, man.
Here you go.
Face, breathe.
You blasted off, man.
I spewed.
Your nose? That can happen.
Hey, Keith. Yeah, I know. You guys are the experts, man. That's why I wanted to bring you on today. I'm the newbie.
This experiment.
Yeah, well, I'm such a newbie, and Daniel's pretty good at it. He's been doing it, and so hi, Candy. So why don't Kelly, Samuel? Why don't you guys have P ready to give a demo from your end?
The water and show, great, yeah, whatever you want. Let them know. We got grape, like wine, and we got water.
Well, whatever you choose, because this is all about drinking through the nose. It doesn't have to be urine.
No, I don't have any here because I'm at Kelly's place. I didn't bring with me any.
That's all right.
Yeah. See, I was prepared.
We'll use water.
So, hey, Doc, man, nice to see you, bro.
Because
it is.
because
Okay, man.
because Roslynn mentioned, yeah, that she's been doing it since 1973.
Yes.
Is that correct, Roslynn?
Yeah, she has a long delay, so I'll respond. Yes, she said 73.
Okay, thanks very much. Well, for me, one got the vibe that one was the originator of it, yeah? Case.
Yeah, who?
I was 7.
She
What?
was 7 years old. She was 7 years old.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So she must exactly. So it was many years ago. But I felt that I was the inventor of it, yeah? Because the way I'd experienced it. Can you see what I'm saying, Case?
Yeah,
Cool.
the volume is already up. That's what you're looking for.
You have to speak up. He heard you though.
Yeah.
Well, he discovered it. We had the vibe. He discovered it in the year 2000.
Yeah, we're working on volumes and stuff. we're a process in action. Oh, Roz is ready. You show us your shit, Roz. She's good.
We're gonna our new shit, yeah?
What's that?
Show you our new shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Our new shit is that I'm gonna cover my ear with my finger, yeah? You see that, Case?
Yeah, I see.
And
yes.
as I cover my ear, yeah, I'm gonna drink to the nose at the same time. So that's
okay.
That's a new invention one has recently brought in a few weeks ago, okay?
Okay.
Okay. That means when I'm drinking now, I don't get no interference from nobody.
Ears are covered.
Also with a bit of water in my mouth too.
Cool. Get closer to the one.
Look at him go. That's so awesome. He's chugging that shit, man. Look at him go. Effortless. Man, all the way down. That is just, man. Look at that, folks. What a beautiful technique. Man, you're an all-star, bro. You're the pro. Look at you go. That's so awesome. It's so awesome. I think, Roz, you're in the queue to show us your technique now, right?
Rose. Rose.
A little lubrication is always assistant.
Is that essential oil?
Black cumin seed oil.
There you go.
Oil, cumin seed or something? Just to duplicate the nasal hemp oil.
Wow.
Couple of cups down.
Wow. This is so fucking amazing. This is awesome. Coming to you live, folks. There's Sonny Boy. I love this, man. I want a screenshot of this.
How come she's not using a smaller cup?
Because she's a pissaholic.
Just cup easier.
Yeah, this is awesome.
You know you're doing it right when when the eyes tear,
Yeah.
your ears will pop. And of course, in the beginning, lots of mucus comes out of the sinus cavity, which is really the brain draining. Ear will also drain, you know, and that can be pussy or waxy. I've heard feedback from different people, the different varieties of things that come out of their body. And it's just all symptoms of how the body detoxifies.
Candy asked, are you drinking with both nostrils or just one? And my answer is yes. You're drinking through both nostrils, yeah?
The painting, you know, using the pinky, your right pinky as lubricating, you can lubricate those tissues. You feel one side is going to be narrower than the other. And it's just with play, you know, having a backward motion. So you got to raise your elbow up to get back further versus up. That goes, the sinus cavity is quite deep. It is deep as is your ear. And you can, you know, I can get most of my pinky inside to, you know, help open up those tissues.
That's awesome.
This is a practice that, you know, Rama did before, you know, always drinking. So the essential oils that he would use is, you know, it's not of an essential oil, but this is a black cumin seed oil, and then a neem oil, and moringa.
Really
and
curious.
Into the research of these oils, they're very nutritional, the base oils. And most of these three oils are all cold pressed, so the enzymes are quite valuably available for the brain to receive that information, as well as, you know, their own content.
Awesome. Okay, Samuel, you're up next, bro. Show us your shit, brother.
Thanks. I'll do the same. I'm going to put my fingers in my ears, and I'm also going to hold some water in the mouth while I'm drinking it.
Look at him go, folks. I'm so impressed when people just can down it like that. It's just mind-boggling to me. I intend to get there too myself.
What I noticed personally, you know, drinking through the mouth, the fluid feels heavy in my digestive tract. Same, maybe 16 ounces drinking through the nose, it doesn't feel that heavy in my stomach.
That was awesome, Samuel. You rock, dude.
It's instantly cooler, and the head's cooler because the water's cold water. So instantly, like,
yeah.
Really...
So that was water that you were doing?
Yeah, mineral water, yeah.
Mineral water.
Okay. Not mineral water, yeah.
So let's see. Where's Sonny Boy hiding out? We're gonna get Danny D in the queue here so he can show you too.
Please.
You know, I'm the Nubian, okay? I mean, I'm willing to do this.
I've got a little bit of elixir. I'm gonna slide in here.
Okay.
I got just a little bit left.
A jar.
I'll give it a go.
Get a smaller cup. It's easier. A smaller glass would be easier if you want.
I don't have one.
Okay. Cool. That's all right.
Okay.
It's all good.
This is my usual here. It's got a pretty small mouth. So
Okay.
actually, this one I find really useful because I can do the eye washing
Simultaneously, yeah.
pretty easily with, and then also the nose.
Okay. Let's see.
Woo! Ta-da! Look at this, man. We got a party going on. This is so awesome. Man, I've been looking so forward to this this particular broadcast. Uh-oh, we lost Roz.
Have a drink into the nose party, man.
What's that?
There we go.
Have a drink into the nose party, man.
Party. Let's have a drinking through the nose party, yeah.
Drinking to the nose party.
Yeah, it's a drinking through the nose party.
So I just want to say what drinking through the nose feels like for me, like in my experience, what it actually does. And I have like I put it simply, I say drinking through the nose is like ziplining my entire experience to a higher dimension. I notice that it changes my whole reality when I do that. And after I learned from Roslynn that there's actually a hole up in your sinus cavity that connects to the blood-brain barrier. And I think, Kelly, this is in your book too.
Yeah.
So you're feeding your brain nutritionally with the urine when you drink through the nose, and so it's like it immediately changes your whole reality.
Yes.
So, and I'm curious what you guys would say if you could put it as simply as possible. What do you feel changes when you drink through the nose?
Yeah, it's a liberation from all the toxins that you get from the mouth, from years of using the mouth, without knowing that you can actually raise your nutritional mineral value to the nose, to clear you from all the crap that you've picked up from the mouth through all the years. So for me, drinking through the nose is able to let the mouth relax, but also clean the mouth from all the stuff we've picked up from our upbringing and everything, from our environment.
Here, why don't you hold it? Right.
I don't.
I'm gonna get, you know, I keep pressing the buttons on her phone. Trying to do this and hold the phone, man, it's like crazy. I'm gonna just address a couple of things here real quick. Yeah, thanks for your comments, AK. It's a beautiful thing. So here, we're going to try it differently. This will work better. And Marcella, she's asking, okay, so Roz, which urine do you drink as far as time of day, and how much urine if you drink alcohol the night before, which she doesn't generally. Then before you do not drink urine, then do you collect the first pee from midstream, or blonde guy? Blonde guy. Blonde guy, which blonde guy?
Drink it all. I like what Roslyn said. Drink it all.
Just drink it all. That's me too. I don't separate any of it. I pee and drink. That's what I do. And so Marcella, you can blonde guy. That's Daniel, Sunny boy.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that clear urine is a lot easier to begin with drinking through the nose. If your urine is really acidic, really dark, and if you've been like dry fasting or something, drinking through the nose for the first time probably not going to be a good idea. But really hydrate yourself first, and then it will make it a little bit easier. Because you do, in a way, taste the urine when you're drinking it through your nose. And so if it's got a strong, flavor, it's going to really blast you. So you got to be careful there. But as far as, like, drinking alcohol, yeah, that's okay to drink your urine after you drink alcohol.
Skip the alcohol.
Yeah, or you could just skip the alcohol.
Yeah. But, now I'm a Nubian. Like, I've only been doing this for a year. But in my research and my experience, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you drink, if you're on meds, what your chronic problems are, this, that, and the other. Those are all moot in my experience, because when I started looping immediately. I went fruitarian, I quit the cooked food, and I started drinking a gallon of distilled water. Now, I did this for 2.5, 3 weeks straight, and within 10 days, my arthritis was gone. I quit taking meds after 2 weeks. And as a result, I have eliminated the chronics in my body, which were arthritis, bursitis, tendinitis, COPD, degenerative disc disease, sciatica, excessive cramping in my hamstrings and calves, and I'm getting younger. Ha ha! Look at me grow. Ha! It's all going good. So anybody that has doubts and naysay and considerations, get over it, man. Really, piss is the shit. It's the shit. It works. And anybody who tells you otherwise is either attempting to give you misinformation or, as I say, hey, take your head out of your ass. It really stinks up there. So Marcella wants to hear more from Roz about when she drinks it.
And Brian had a question for Samuel about he was wanting to know if you could recount some more of your experiences with drinking the coconut oil, mixing that with the urine and drinking that.
Yes.
I'm curious about that too.
Sure. Shall I talk first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
I want also to what Daniel said earlier about what the changing your reality, the experience, and also physiologically. In our book, we did talk about the olfactory receptors that trap a lot of the odorants when we are smelling something in the air. So when there's liquid inside the nasal cavity, they can become like corals, and they can trap vitamins and minerals directly in the fruit juice or vegetable juice, and that will actually nourish the brain immediately. And so you get a sensation after you drink through the nose. Even mineral water, I know mineral water is not the best compared to distilled, but even when we have mineral water, it does have some minerals that can be used, I'd say, for the nose, because after you have a glass, the coolness, the nourishment, say we have juice, you get instant a feeling of, shall we say, satisfaction in the head. The brain is satisfied, and that can change your reality like that. Everything changes then. Your brain is changing. So in response to the coconut oil, what Precise Brian said is that I haven't actually mixed it with the elixir. I had it on its own. And Kelly also has investigated with coconut a lot on his own. He's explored the different ways to extract the oil and to put it on the skin and also drink with it too. And we found that coconut milk, straight from the coconut, has incredible, the sugars in there are very much attuned to what the brain needs, the glucose on the sugar. Coconut, yeah, and we have research.
How perfect was this, man? The broadcast just got interrupted, and you know who was calling is the publisher who wants to publish my book. And I guess it's time to plug my book, because I don't have the cash to get it up and running yet, and so I'm running a campaign currently for the first 100 people that donate $25 to paypal.me /Weedu will get signed and numbered copies of the book when it is published. So how perfect was that?
Nice.
Cue the publisher. Okay, Roz, what do you want to add to that conversation about the coconut oil and anything else? You're on now.
I only know, or I practiced with the black cumin seed oil and the moringa oil, and I've done some hemp oil, but no other fluids except my own, the SHIVAMBU. As far as drinking, I haven't done any mineral waters or fruit juices. Perhaps I've had a sniff of vodka up my nose, but that was a long time ago.
I've done wine before, and it was really intense. It was super strong. It was way stronger than I thought it was going to be. But it was fun.
We both practice wine regularly, me and Sam, by the way.
Just through the nose, not through the mouth.
But we also use mantras with the integration of the wine. One recites quite a few mantras, easily over 50 different affirmations in Sanskrit and English, with the drinking of the wine, also with the urine.
Wow. And you do that before you drink through the nose?
I'm able to do it before, during, and after.
Nice. I dig it.
So, Roz, what else would you like to contribute in this conversation?
Well, I could hear what Kelly was saying. So, because it's the, I didn't hear what he said. I think it was something about the coconut oil before and after. That's about all I got.
Oh,
Well, we were talking about
it's easier.
Drinking wine through the nose, and Kelly was saying how he performs mantras before, during, and after drinking through the nose. Yeah.
Urine and wine. But just to make clear,
Did you get that, Roz?
Roz has got a mudra going on. What's that?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's the heart.
Okay, I'm curious. Yep.
Or, which is
Cool. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
these are what Rama did. This
I like
is the
that
heart, the heart one is holding the hands. Sorry, the left hand, full palm, wrapped around, and open up. If you look at it, you see your own palm is an upside down heart, or a shell, like a conch.
Meaning a conch shell, like a conch shell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there in the corner there. Or no, that's a bag. What's that? Behind the camera, it looks like a shell, but it's a bag of something. From what I see.
Awesome. We got new people.
Yeah.
We got new people joining us. Hello, Osa. Hello, Carol.
That is another thing that afterwards, Rama would drink. He would, primarily do the head, tipping to the left, to the right, and then, blow out, and then, he'd go into the 5 rites, to 5 Tibetan rites afterwards, and do that in various stages throughout the day. He wouldn't do them all at once, except on certain days. It's just remembering what were those certain days, why he did that. Some of these questions I only get to make up because he's passed away and I was unable to. I met him for 2 summers when he visited our neighbor. And then, and not every day was he doing something, but he was always in the backyard doing something. Well, like playing around with herbs, he would dry them, he would go through the process of preparing a tincture, or collecting seeds for eating or saving for the next year's crop, to also the process of the aging urine and how the cream will collect on the bottom, or the ormus, and how you clean that with fresh urine consecutively back to back through 3 days, collecting the ormus and how to dry it, or letting it rest. It takes about close to 2 years to rest urine to produce crystals. The new crystals that I have, where'd they go? They're kind of square this time. I have some really pretty ones that I produced. I don't know if this is going to serve it any justice, of the crystals that when you're allowing the ormus to dry properly, you'll end up with this batch here. It's like a concaved crystal, square, but it has a little valley or a dip in it.
So
These are quite big.
these are all formed from your ormus, is that correct?
Yeah.
So there you go, folks. And tell them about the analytics that you have done in Australia. Speaking in Australia, hi Venice, welcome. Anyway, you send your Ormus to Australia for analytics, right?
I've sent some Ormus that I've cleaned. Not any of this stuff because this is just finished. This also had a Scooby, a skin on top, the monatomical mushroom. So that's dried. It's very thin. It's kind of, that's also dried in here. And I'm going to crush and crumble this. You know, I'll save some of the crystals as whole. It's very earthy smelling slash mushroomy. How ironic. But the process of, I've sent that to him because it is dry. It's much easier for transportation or to mail. And he analyzed it. I've sent him ash because I wanted to know certain content of the ash material, which he then reconstitutes that ash into a lye. And of course, you know, I'll say there's a lye told about lye. Lye is a very high concentration of monatomical elements that the body needs only in small doses. You can go to the Aboriginal, they'll take their ash and put it on their skin because the skin is the largest organ to feed the body.
So
another thing that, you know, in India, you know, Rama did various times was, you know, burn some things, some herbs, certain herbs to create an ash compound or material that he wanted to smooth on his skin, and then would rub in a urine and then an oil, which he called a salad dressing.
now, you found gold, right? I mean, tell us about the metals and the other elements that were analyzed in your Ormus.
That's everything that he could read was mostly that there was gold. That's this. This is what I sent him. Part of this. I don't know if that's even clear to see, but this corner down here is where the Ormus is at, the dried Ormus.
So,
so he analyzed that, and you know, he didn't know what it was, but I told him what it was, but he still didn't know what it was. But he analyzed it, and then he measured between 11 to 13% a gold material, you know, monatomical element. To some copper, silver, all those elements that are on the periodical table.
wow. Now, hey Samuel, have you ever done that? Have you ever had any of your urine analyzed? Like not for a drug test at the airport, but in what Roslyn's referring to. You ever done that?
I haven't actually, no. Just my own investigations. I haven't gone to someone, no, to analyze it, no.
It's pretty fascinating, though, isn't it? You realize all the periodical table that's involved in our actual system is pretty fascinating.
It is, absolutely. I've read it.
Pure human alchemy. Yeah, exactly.
It opens the brain up, doesn't it? Really, you know, invigorates the brain, that kind of awareness.
Yes.
Yeah. Feeds the brain. When you drink it through the nose.
I don't know. Marcella's asking, Roz, do you have an email address?
I divorced email a couple of years ago.
Yeah, if you want to find her, go on Facebook, friend her. You know, Marcella, you know, you can get to know Roz. She's very available. She's a beautiful human being, and she gives her gift relentlessly and openly to everybody. She is, I met Roz.
My gift, everybody has the gift. It's just knowing how to understand it and then practice it, you know, and experiment. Be open to the strangest things that will come to you and that inspire you to do more.
Yes. I mean, that's what I've discovered in myself, you know, is that every day is a new opportunity to rise to a new occasion and understand the power that lives within me. And so it is a gift, it is a blessing, and we all possess it. It is totally an inside job. And once you can change your mind and wrap your head around it correctly and just get past whatever your limitation is about what you think urine is, it will shift your whole paradigm. Absolutely. I mean, the thing that I encourage new people, I said, you know, you can recognize pee drinkers. You know, there's a glow about them. There's a certain element about them that is just totally for real. Their hearts are open. Their minds are open. Their bodies are functioning and they're living in a beautiful glow. And this all comes from drinking pee. That's what I found out. And, you know, like Monica Shute, who's going to also be a guest and is also writing the foreword to my book, you know, she's been doing it for 20 years, too. You know, she's a, you know, longtime practitioner. And, you know, when she started, she was still drinking and doing all the heavy duty stuff. But, you know, she's changed all that. But it blows my mind when I have the privilege of meeting people that have been doing the therapy for, you know, such a long period of time. And I thank all of you for being my guests today because you guys are awesome. You rock. I love you all so much.
Once you basically detoxify the generations of material that are former lifetime experiences, not this body, but from our grandparents to their parents, detoxifying the cellular level of this shell we get to hang out in makes it, you accelerate in your imagination and understanding of your one self, this self now presently, versus worrying about the past or worrying about the future. You just stay present and everything just comes to you.
Yeah, well, Anthony talks about that a lot, you know, of processing and accepting and honoring the ancestor that goes on way before us that we carry, you know, within our DNA, within our soul. And, you know, she's got a book.
I've read this book. I mean, this book came out in '96. It's like Eat Right for Your Blood Type. Well, there's two sentences in this book, and it says that it says blood types retain the memory of ancient times, and then, which is just a strange little quote in an interesting book, and then with another blood type, it describes that genetically ancestry is in your ability to utilize the best that nature has to offer. So that's just fruits and vegetables. Choose what you want, you know, enjoy, and that you will have the canning ability to understand, relearn what your blood already knows.
Yeah, that's
profound words. 3 sentences.
Yeah.
I've read this book 15, 16 times. Consulting clients, you know, about their diet, how to improve their health, but like, ding, you know, it's nothing to do about what you're eating. It's just really understanding what your blood is telling you, because once we clean up those cells, they're able to communicate with us versus being bogged down trying to materialize, you know, the BS that we've been feeding the body.
Well, I've always maintained that it's really not what you're eating, it's what's eating you. And most people are just stuffing down emotions. You know, they're stuffing down thoughts, you know, and their body is just a true reflection of what they're holding on to and unwilling to let go of. You know, so, you know, it's really, I think that's a real important clue. So I want to ask Samuel and Kelly, tell us about your diet.
Yeah. One's diet is it's quite not like vegetarian really. Yeah, I do like a bit of fish sometimes, but I'm more vegetarian. Yeah. I like to eat hemp seeds. Yeah. Hemp seeds.
Hemp seeds?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The diet, I mean, the food that we recommend with our way of life, if we had the capacity, maybe the economy to be able to buy what I wanted, I would be going raw vegan, yeah? Or I'd be animal free and I'd be raw, but because I haven't got the correct kitchen apparatus and the correct ingredients, so I'm vegetarian, but I prefer to be, yeah, on a raw fruit, you know, be by the sea, somewhere warm or in the mountains, you know, in a warm environment, lakes, and drink through the nose, eat lots of fresh, you know, fruit and salads, leaves, and just swim and drink your own water and combine everything, the breathing techniques. If you know about yourself, then food isn't such a large part of your nourishment. You know, you get nourishment from many places. Food's a smaller part than it needs to be, but because we don't know about ourselves on many levels, and food is being thrust upon us, so it's kind of like, you know, desires everywhere. So it's created this atmosphere of everyone eating loads, you know, too much of the wrong kind of food, yeah.
Yeah, I was a professional chef, and you know, I had a lot of blood on my hands, literally, and so when I chose vegan, it was really it was ethical. It was something I realized that I didn't need to feed on animals, and it was a healthy choice. And I've gone through many levels. The most knowledge I've learned about changing my diet and considering other options really was through allegedly Dave's book and also Hilton Hotema's, you know, as because learning to really be a starseed, so to speak, and realize that we are no different than any other living organism, that we can actually sustain on breath and just photosynthesis. But, you know, I feel like urine was a total blessing, a total gift, our own fountain. And so what I know for me anymore is that it doesn't matter what I put in my body. It really doesn't. What really matters is what I think about in my body. And I don't bury bullshit anymore. I don't feed the parasites, you know, that are just harboring around in the dark corners in my life. You know, I handle that shit. So here's a question before I lose it, and it's addressed to you, Samuel and Kelly. And AK wanted to know if Kelly is going to join you when you come abroad, and is he going to be at the symposium?
Yeah, we hope so. It's in September, so we've got to raise the funds. That's what we're going to focus on now. 2018, improve our economy so we can travel and we can make proper movies, you know, about what we're doing, documentary. That's our focus now, you know, kind of get things rolling.
Yeah. Well, and we're all kind of in that together. You know,
Exactly.
you know, I operate on like a stipend. I mean, it's amazing how I make it, you know, but I have total trust. You know, I live in that conversation. I just allow it all to be exactly as it is every day. And, you know, we just have to be ourselves, do our thing, and keep sharing the gift. You know what I mean? I just give it away. You know, I mean, I'd like to get the book out simply because people requested it. I have thousands and thousands of poems, but the thing is that I started locking in on the P poems. I don't know how that happened, but they just come out of me like nothing, you know, and so just like my P, they flow through me. And so, you know, I just want to share that gift, and it's not about the money for me. It's about getting the book published is all it's really about. And so, you know, I just encourage people to consider that. You know, if you want a piece of me, you know, just like, you know, Samuel, they got a book, you know, and you can download theirs free online. And, you know, I'm working towards publishing a hard copy, not necessarily hardbound, but, you know, a book, because, you know, I'm one of those kind of people that like to read books. It's really hard for me to read online. It's just tough. And I don't have a printer, this, that, and the other to download things. So for me as a human, it's just easier for me to read a book. to read a screen, read online. It just that's just me. So anyway, there's a little plug for our books, bro. And Marcella's asking here, what does Roz think of coffee and tea?
Well, I like coffee and I enjoy tea, but I don't drink a lot of it.
Yeah, and I drink it every day now. I quit doing it for almost, I don't know, more than a year and a half. And just before I started the journey, I started drinking coffee again. You know, and I like I said, I don't trip on what I put in my body. I really understand the power that I have and how my body is just naturally every day in a awesome healing process. And I roll with that.
Everybody's body gets to do that.
Yeah, it's the beauty of it. You know, it really is the beauty of it all. Trust the experience. Cheers.
Cheers.
So Michael's joining us. He's in Poland. Hi, Michael. Yeah, we got Poland and Australia and UK, and we got a lot of people around the world that are joining us today, which is really honoring. Thanks for joining us.
I would think that the nose drinking for people with sleep apnea issues would highly benefit from nasal drinking of their urine, because that's going to hydrate those tissues in the sinus cavity, and also that helps and allows the brain to process the fluid it receives from the body to drain out those materials it doesn't need or want. That maybe some people will say, oh, I have a headache, or I have an earache, sinus pressure. These symptoms are all related to congestion within the head region or upper body of the body that we say they're sicknesses or diseases, but I think potentially are just symptoms of the body also trying to detoxify.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Here's something that I know just from my experience is that, people go, well, I'm healthy. Why would I want to drink my pee? And, every single day, if we're breathing, most anywhere you go out there on the plane, they're chemtrailing. They're if you're breathing, you got to be detoxing. It's just part of it. And so I do every day. To me, it's just a constant detox. It's a proactive measure. So by drinking my pee every morning, if I only just drank my pee every morning, I know I'm getting my medicine. I know that I'm working on a detox. So the point of all that is that when the body's processing, I mean, there's times where your pee will look and taste and smell like coconut water. It's just, it's beautiful. But there's times that it's dark and dank, and that's detox in action. Your body's always processing. So you just have to love it and honor it and go through the process. Know that if your pee is dark and smelly and stuff, it's just telling you that your body is in the process of detox. And that's a healthy sign. What do you all think of that comment?
Oh, certainly. I mean, the body can't detoxify all at once. If we did, we would want to die. But we don't want to.
Right.
We want to still carry on and live a fulfilling, happy life. And a little at a time, detoxifying, at some point, the body's going to reverse detoxifying, and it's going to repair and rebuild, and a joyful movement, vibration within the body occurs. The disruption of detoxification takes on a whole new level.
What's your thoughts, Samuel and Kelly?
Yeah, like when you have urine and when you have urine. Yeah, I'd like Kelly to talk a bit, because I've talked a bit, so I'm just going to clarify you're talking about your body's detoxifying every time you drink the urine, right?
Yeah.
It detoxifies. So when it's really dank, sometimes it's really dark color. That's when it's cleansing, and sometimes you have really light color. And you talk about that.
What's that one-on-one anatomy lesson?
I just wanted to say that it's just to simply just let go of the first part of the urine, to the middle part, and then let go of the last part of the urine.
Middle flow.
I mean, if it's that toxic, then it's just good to do that because it helps to clear any catches or any bacteria that from what you might have experienced around you in the environment.
Yeah, well, Martha Christie makes that reference in her book. And, for me, what I just drink it all. That's what I do. I just drink it all. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, I've looked at all the variables. And here's the thing that I really understand is this a personal inside job that each of us have our own personal beautiful pharmacy, our own perfect medicine, and how we apply it, whether we drink it through our nose, whether we rub it on our skin, do enemas, whatever works for you, that's the perfect formula. You don't have to do what everybody else does. I mean, I've done the diatomaceous earth, I've done the turpentine, I've done a lot of things, but I've really resolved for myself that my pee is that's what works for me. It's all I need, and so I just do it. I don't have a hesitation, a thought, I don't let my other senses go like, oh God, it stinks or this, that, and the other. And, fuck all that. You just do what works for you. Some people, it's like, well, I'd never be a vegan, so don't be, I mean, what am I going to tell you? It's just like, hey, if you can't figure out what your life represents and how your body and your spirit and your heart are going to function best, well, look in some mirrors and see what you find. If you're spending your time and your life being upset and angry and blaming others because you have a fucked up life, well, take a look in the mirror, that your life is fucked up and it's not them, it's you. It's all you. And so until you realize that you have the full opportunity as well as the responsibility to upgrade at any time, in the blink of an eye, you can change your life and become something greater than you ever imagined. Ever. And it's simple like that. And P is an accelerant. It just works like that. It's amazing to me.
It's in those narrow passages, especially through the sinuses. That's as I put it on as back in November, did I not post on drinking through the nose, November, the narrow gaze.
That's hilarious.
No, your nose knows.
Yeah, your nose knows, Which reminds me of something. When I was a kid, one of my older brothers ran for student body president, and he had this big nose. He later had it fixed, but he had this really big nose, kind of like Bobby Rydell, I think was the singer's name. Anyway, his campaign, he did a cutout of a big nose, and he hand did all this, and he said, "Vote Christopher, he knows." And he won. He was student body president. Pretty crazy. Now we got more people joining in. Hi, Joyce. Welcome. Nice to see you there. We've got some beautiful people out there, folks. I mean, I'm seeing the pop-ups on my screen, so I don't know if anybody else, I don't know if you and Kelly are seeing any of the pop-ups on yours.
Some likes, but we don't know who they're by because it's very small. We can't see who they're from.
Right. Yeah. Well, we're working technology in the best way we can, eh?
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm a phone stand. Yeah, this is so awesome. I mean, I am having such a great time today. You people are love, love, love. I love you all of you, everybody. This is the greatest tribe that I've ever been privileged to know. And I'm 64. I've gone through a lot of different experiences in my life with lots of different people through lots of different experiences. And I'll tell you what, I have never, ever met anybody that was so amazing like the pea drinkers. The pea drinkers blow my mind. I am so jazzed to be a part of this amazing experience. Something happened with the phone. It was beeping. Daniel's gonna see.
You don't look 64. You look very good for 64.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay. All right. Roz is back. Daniel disconnected you somehow remotely. I don't know how.
So I want to mention this on this broadcast because it's something that I've kind of stumbled upon, and I think it applies to this topic of drinking through the nose. It's Matthew 7:13 through 14 in the Bible, and it talks about how enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. But strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. And so I think, I draw it to drinking through the nose versus drinking through the mouth, because it's the narrow way, and that's the way that leads to life, rather than stuffing a bunch of food in our mouth all the time. So
very good. Yeah, very good.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm going to let you reconnect her because I'm messing around here. We lost Roz for a minute, but she'll be back. Oh gosh. And hi Brian, welcome. Thanks for joining us. And I'm going to take a moment to give a shout out to my homie, my dear friend AK Anthony AK King. Now he is the founder and the brain behind the Water Life Symposium, and it is an awesome opportunity for communing with people. And when I first learned about it, I was so in. And as I spoke with him, I just said, "Oh man, I can't wait." And it was like amazing to me how. Okay, Roz is back. It was amazing to me. Oh, there she is. The beauty and the hearts and minds. I mean, there was no ageism, no racism, no sexism. It was just beautiful people communing together and sharing their love light energy, and it was profound. And that's how I started all my journey, and I just kept going around the country meeting all the different people that and new people too that weren't even at the symposium. They were just Facebook friends and like that. But I tell you what, the pea drinking people, the community is just a amazing gift. It's just such a joy. That's how, my sonny boy here, that's how we met. He appeared on my Facebook and I said, wow, there's a person I want to know. And it's the same with Roslynn. We met on Facebook, and I just reached out to both of these beautiful souls, and we just started communicating. We started becoming friends way before the symposium, and then we finally had the opportunity to actually give each other love and hugs once we got there. And so, I want to encourage people to really understand the power behind the community. And the Water Life Symposium will be in Las Vegas this year, and it's going to be at the Westgate. And I encourage you to get on and start getting your registration. It's $35. I mean, good Lord. I mean, how can you ever attend anything? You can't even go to a show for $35 for 2 hours of entertainment. You know what I mean? This is like big. So if you haven't done it already, really go to it. Go register. Plan on being there. There's plenty of time. We got 9 months of preparation to get ready for the next symposium. And the symposium is going to rock this year. It's going to be awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome. Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
And
hug some old faces and hug some new ones.
yeah. See, I look at it like we were the graduating class. We were the first alumni, you know? And so Venice is asking what date exactly, and the dates are the 21st, 2nd, and 3rd of September, if my memory serves me right, and it'll be in the Westgate Resort in Las Vegas. But you can go to waterlifesymposium.com to register, and Dr. Roz is going to be one of the featured speakers this year, and Samuel as well, as if I'm not mistaken, and who knows who else? You know, we'll find out. We'll find out. But you know, it. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's beautiful to have people get up and share their knowledge. I mean, that's the gift. And a lot of people have always asked, like, well, why isn't anybody posting any of those parts of the seminar? You know, why is it that? Because you need to be there. You know, if you want to get the knowledge that was being shared, you need to be there. What we share, and I did it myself, I share a lot of videos, and so has Anthony. We share the love. We share the community, because that's what it's really about. We're all exchanging knowledge. So if you want to exchange knowledge, come and join us. Simple like that. It's not hard. You know, just figure it into your plans. And a lot of us are planning on going early and staying late. So we're planning on hanging around for like a week, you know. Well, Anthony just said we're going to hear from Brother Casey because I'm a permanent symposiast. And I thank you for that, brother. I love you. So, yeah, this year we're planning on making a real, you know, full blown. We're looking at renting like B&Bs or condos and different things to group up and have, you know, different party houses. So that we can meet before, during, and after. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. Really awesome. And I think we're going to caravan, you know, out of the Midwest. We're going to put together a caravan, man, of people, man. We're going to do the full circus, you know, the rolling thunder. Yeah, exactly. You know, why not? You know. That's, you know, and we'll put signs on the car so people can follow us to the symposium. Now we had people there this last year that had no clue even why they were there. They were brought by people that never drank their pee. We had people that had really profound awakened experiences and body changes and healing experiences that were just touching. You know, I mean, just like, wow kind of stuff, you know. And people look at me and they go, wow, you cured all those chronics? And I said, yeah, but shit, mine's nothing compared to some of these people that had really terminal illnesses that they've turned around. And that is amazing. The magic lives within you, folks. Until you understand how powerful this message is, you'll never get it. You know, that's why I say, you know, to all the naysayers and the trolls, you know, the people that want to keep, you know, posting our images, you know, up on their little vulgar screens and going, look at these sick people, they're blood plasma occultists. You know what I say to you? Fuck you. Fuck you. Period. You know, you don't get it. That's obvious, you know. So why don't you go back to your little play box and fuck around in the mud? You know, we're going to live in the pee because the pee is the shit. Piss is bliss. Well, here I got one for you.
Glow with the flow.
That? Yeah, glow with the flow. Recycle your ORIN. That's one of my designs. Are we having fun yet, folks? I am. Wow, we got 36 people, 37 people, man. We got lots of people watching right now. And a lot of people have come and gone, so, you know, this has really been fun. Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, I was testing this all out on, I don't know, I guess it was Sunday. I did a live broadcast just to test out all the stuff. And by the time I was finished, there had been over 250 views before I'd even finished. So that was pretty interesting. And so far the videos had, like, I don't know, 450 or something. I looked this morning. I mean, the live thing is really working. I mean, it's amazing how people are tuning into the live broadcast. I just love it. Hey, Gerald's here. Mikhail, hi. Yeah. Always glad to have everybody join in on this party, because it is a party. You know, we are the PP people. We are the High Vibe Tribe. And I welcome you to join the tribe. I've started a group just a couple weeks ago called the High Vibe Tribe. And it's an open forum. It's an open mic. I welcome everybody, man. Come on in. Join the fun. Join the party. Ha. It's working. Yeah. So let's hear from the brothers in the back over in London. What do you guys got to say? Come on, bring something on.
Yeah. Other things are true for those.
Yeah.
Other things experimented.
Yeah. It's not easy because I feel like somebody's been in today.
They're conferencing.
To experiment with different things to our nose. Everything that you have has got a code in it. Everything from nature. So if you can turn it into a drink or a powder, then you can like get the nutrients straight to your brain from every different specific place in nature. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So are you talking Ormus?
Now I'm saying about all the different drinks you can have and different compounds that you can get from nature and put it in your nose and drink it. It's going to feed your brain different codes from nature, you know, different fruits and vegetables and salads. So you can experiment endlessly with what you can put in your nose as long as it's organic, natural base.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah. Roz, you know, did you hear what he said?
No, I did not.
No, he was talking about putting different compounds together to drink through the nose, like natural products, and putting them into powder form and then mixing them and doing them that way. And it looks like Daniel has some. Daniel's back.
I wanted to add that I've experimented with raw cow milk up the nose before, and it was like heavenly. It was amazing. Very calming, very balanced.
I heard about just drinking through the mouth. I've heard about not the nose, but the benefits of the mouth. Yeah. So that must have been beautiful.
Yeah, it's super good. So yeah, you can definitely experiment.
You tried milk before.
I've done apple cider vinegar up the nose before too, and that was like
there's a rush.
Bam.
Now here's something that's really it's really cool. You know, Daniel drinks raw milk, and so we've been buying it and we feed it to the cats. Anyway, we live about 10 minutes away from the largest Mennonite community in the whole state of Missouri. Now, we went over there on Saturday, was it? Yeah, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, and or Friday. Maybe it was Friday. Anyway, we got there late in the afternoon, and they were just getting ready to milk the cows. And the cows hadn't even come in the barn yet. So we got to go into the barn while all the cows were coming back in, and talk about girth. All these pretty girls, man. There was, I don't know, there had to be 20 of them or something. They were just so amazing. And Daniel got to milk one. Yeah.
They're beautiful animals. They really are.
Yeah. The little milkman. He's not a maiden, he's a man. But he was actually doing it with one of the maidens, you know, one of the women that was there. So he was on one side and she was on the other doing the same cow. Isn't that great?
And they're way better at it than I am. They're like, and I'm like, you know, it's fun. I think you're covering up Roslyn here with your finger right here. What did you say, Roslyn?
I said it's the rhythm.
It's all in the rhythm. It totally is. It's like playing the drums. Yep.
Have you tried hemp seed before? Hemp seed milk or hemp milk?
Hemp seed milk? Yeah, absolutely. Super good stuff. Yeah. I love hemp seed. Just eating them raw, making yogurt out of them, making the milk and adding the probiotics and allowing that to go for a while. Yeah, ferment, and it will create like a yogurt. I used to eat that all the time. That's like really enjoyable. And I mean, the protein, the amino acids, the fatty acids, all of it. Like.
Have you had it through the nose?
Through the nose, I've never done that. That's a really good idea, though.
The hemp milk is very good through the nose. It's very nutritious to the brain, because the brain has got 13 receptors, and the hemp seed has got 13 qualities in it that fit into the brain.
That's amazing. With the hemp cannabis connection there, that makes total sense.
Yes.
Open up that endocannabinoid system.
There we go. Yeah.
Well, Gerald just
all receptors on.
Gerald just popped in and he said, "Wait till you try unsterilized hemp microgreens powder."
Wow, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Even the fresh microgreens out of your garden, you know, that I enjoy.
Yeah, you know that, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to promote a little bit for a moment here. Gerald Roth, Brother Sage, he's going to be our guest next week on ORIN Oracles Live, and he's going to bring his experience and wisdom into the conversation. And then also the week after that, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the one 2 weeks from now, we're going to have Dr. Roz back, and she's going to be joining us with Nancy Lee Fox. And I think I want to invite Linda Maris. I think she's been on holiday somewhere, if she's still on the show here now. But there's a few people, and what the subject's going to be on that particular show is urine gardening. You know, and Roz has been doing that for a real long time. I know that Linda Maris has, Nancy has. So it's a fascinating subject. And since, you know, it's a way to prepare for the spring growth, you know, so I hope you all join us on that one.
Tasted it at the last symposium.
Yeah. She, Roz brought this black radish, which I've never seen.
A black Spanish radish, 4.39 ounces, you know, 4 pounds.
It was tasty.
It was amazing. And these giant tomatoes, and she said, well, these were the small ones.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it pretty powerful. You know, when people really grasp how powerful the pea is, you know, and all its applications. Again, even as laundry detergent, cleaning glass, you know, doing anything. I mean, it's a natural cleansing agent. Yes. I've had grease on my hands, you know, from messing with a car and stuff. I just peed on my hand and rubbed them, and it's just gone. It just breaks down grease just like that. Blackberry stains, breaks it down, gone in moments. So if you see it on the outside like that, if you can comprehend how powerful it is, just using it like that.
Cleans on the inside.
Yeah. Imagine how your inside is being cleansed.
As within, so without.
Yeah. Powerful stuff, folks. You know, if you're not drinking your pee yet, you might want to ask yourself why. And if not you, you know, if not you.
The water's warm.
Yeah. And if not you, who? And if not now, when? You know, I guarantee you, once you grasp this knowledge and start being a practitioner with your own medicine, your own waters, it'll blow your mind. It'll just simply blow your mind. It's so awesome.
Has the Golden Fountain helped you to improve in your creative sexual activity?
Well, that's a good question. For me, I've been single and celibate for 10 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've even dropped out masturbation. I mean, it just, I'm saving myself. But, people go, like, what do you like? What's wrong with you? Why don't you have a relationship? Because I'm high quality, okay? I'm high cotton, and I'm not ego tripping here, but I'm not going to settle for anything that's less than the divine. I intend to have a partner that is so on board and so with the program that we don't even have to wonder or question. It'll be a magical, wonderful, enthusiastic experience like children. And that's what I'm waiting for. And I'm patient. I'm in no hurry. I have no angst over it. None. Now, what about you, Roz? You've been doing this and your husband's on board too, so tell us about your sexual experience.
It's all good.
That's a little personal, isn't it?
It's all good. Satisfying in all ways.
Yeah, that's good. The one thing I love about you, Roz, you always glow. You're just always glowing. So whatever you're doing is working.
There's curious people, and they want to know.
Yeah. Like, why are you inviting me for sex?
I can't fulfill you. You only can do that yourself. So it's about an inside job. Your satisfaction, your fulfillment, your personal goal, not to put that job on somebody else's responsibility. It's your own responsibility.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I've had 3 wives, 3 divorces, raised 2 kids. I've been in dozens and dozens of relationships, lived with lots of people and all that stuff. And I realized that, they were all lessons. It was all important. It was a part of my growth, but I finally had to stop, look, and listen. And it was really actually my mother, bless her heart, died a couple of years ago at 93. But after my 3rd wife, she said, you might want to take a break. I didn't really give it a whole lot of consideration at the time, but as time's gone on, it's just become more and more apparent to me that I had a lot of things that I had to heal, lots of things. And the urine therapy has really opened me up. It's opened up my mind. It's opened up my heart. It's definitely opened up my bowels. I love my enemas. With that age shit, it's the dope, man. So anyway, I've been preparing myself. I mean, I really have, and I'm not opposed to relationship, but I want to really, I deserve to have real quality, real quality. So yeah. I always figure that when the right person appears, we'll both recognize each other. We'll just see it and we'll know it, and it'll be effortless. In the meantime, I have some of the most amazing girl friends that I could have ever imagined. And I have the privilege of talking to them for hours at times.
Right
here now. Yeah, here's one of them right in front of you, and these are women that I just totally adore, respect, admire, and honor. And we just have amazing relationships. We have amazing friendships, and it's all built on love and trust. There's no games being played. There's no like underlying agendas. There's none of that bullshit. It's just gone. And here's the thing. This is one more thing I want to just say to qualify a person. Man, they got to be way out of fear mode completely. They got to be in a love mindset, and if they have any of that shit like jealousy and guilt and shame It ain't going to happen because I'm never going to not communicate with my friends. So, you know, if they get like jealous and all that because I have so many girl friends, it ain't going to happen, folks. Not going to happen. I do fine on my own. I do. And, you know, Danny Boy and I, both of us here, man, we hang. It's effortless. It's really effortless. I mean, our friendship is just so profound. I'm 44 years older than this brother, you know, and we're on equal terms.
Your son of another mother.
Yeah, you still, you know, I mean, it's effortless. You know, it requires no work at all for us to coexist. We have room for each other. We respect each other. We don't crowd each other. We just allow. And man, that's the way it rolls. So, are you listening out there, future bride? Whoever you might be. So yeah, man, this has been so much fun.
Careful what you ask for.
Oh yeah, man, I didn't forget the hubcaps this time. Believe me, I have it real clear in my imagination what I deserve. You know, in a quality partner. I know what I deserve, and I won't settle for less. And I know what that other person deserves, and they'll get me 100%, absolutely unconditionally, pure love energy. No. There won't be any games. Nothing.
No ifs, ands, and buts.
No, that shit is gone. Just gone. So, yeah, what a privilege today. My goodness, this has just been so amazing. You know, I don't even know how long we've been on. I don't have any clue. You know how long we've been broadcasting. It's
now 1:58.
Wow.
56.
Yeah, we're coming up on 2 hours already. So I do want to thank everybody that's joined us today. You know, I just love you all so dearly. You know, I love my guests. These are some real high cotton people. You know, everybody that's been on. You know, I just love you dearly. You know, I mean, you guys are real gifts. And I really want to thank all the people that have been joining in on the feed and watching us live. I mean, right now we still have 42 people, and I know a lot of people have come and gone because I've been watching the numbers go up and down. So I don't have no clue how many people actually checked in. But, you know, being high noon and stuff, it you know, it has a, you know, it's a time frame. Yeah, it's a time frame. And people know that I'm going to be uploading all of this into Facebook and to YouTube so that they can always come back and watch later. You know, everybody can come back and enjoy this experience with us, you know. But the people that come on live, I mean, it's really trippy, you know, to be, you know, looking at all the comments and stuff. And
Except me.
yeah. Marcella, her name is Roslynn Hansen, Roslynn Hansen with an E, Hassen. And you, what's that? Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, Sen. And so you can find her on Facebook. She's easy to find. And she is available. She's a remarkable source of information. She's a deep one. And so are these brothers up here. These brothers from another mother. They are deep wells, man. And really, quite frankly, most of the people I've ever met are really deep wells. Just wealth of knowledge, wealth of experience, and open hearts and open minds, and no judgments, you know, just pure love energy. It's really remarkable. Really, it is. Yeah. So I know that Roz has got a time frame thing because her husband's heading back to Hungary today. She's got to get him off to the airport. And so anybody, you guys got anything else you want to add or say before we wrap this up?
Yes, we'll say thanks, God, please.
Yeah, one would just like to say thanks to all to all you persons for sharing your awareness and also your experience with the golden water.
Yes. Many
Yes.
blessings, my brother.
Blessings back to you.
Hey.
Say what you
Really, yeah, thanks. He said, thanks for your introduction and integration, and to be able to share with all of you. It's a real blessing, yeah, to be with you.
It would give us great pleasure, give us excellent pleasure to meet you all.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would imagine you guys will be setting up a fund, you know, to help you guys get your selves over here. And so we'll look forward to that. Again, you can go to, what's the best way to reach you, Samuel? What would you tell people for, you know, if they wanted to contact you directly, how would they go about that?
Well, our website, drinkingthroughthenose.com. You can access
drinkingthroughthenose.com. That's how you can find Samuel and Kelly. You can find Roslynn on Facebook. She ROSLYNN HANSEN. And go ahead and friend these people. They're available. And I can be always found on Weedu SHIVAMBU. And Casey Caban. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off because we've reached a 2-hour mark, and I've got a lot of post-production work to do to make sure everything gets uploaded. And God, I love y'all. I love you so dearly.
See you at the symposium.
Yeah,
See you
yeah.
at the symposium.
See you at the symposium. Keep your peace together. Love everything. Hey, Ryan. Oh, I just want to promote Ryan for one real quick second. This is a brother I got on the phone with recently, and he does a show that is awesome on YouTube, where he's like a graffiti painter, and he does it in his garage, and it's called Lucid Paint. You should check out Lucid Paint because this brother is he's awesome. He does a great job, and he has a giveaway too. He gives away the paintings. He teaches children. He takes you through the process and teaches you how to paint. It's very cool. Yeah. So anyway, loved you all very much. And until the next time, keep your peace together. Yeah, yeah. Don't forget, piss is bliss. All right. Love y'all.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Roslynn.
Bye.